to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for gold for Tuesday, October 8th, 2013. Well, a spinning top indecisive type candle for today's trading. We had a small body candle, a black body with a larger shadow on the top and a shadow on the bottom, suggesting indecision in this market. And it's indecisive for a couple of reasons. One is that we have a small body, and small bodies denote a minimal amount of net change throughout the trading day between the open and the close, and in this scenario to the downside with the black body, and this suggests that there is a possibility that the buyers, where they previously had some solid upside momentum, have lost that momentum and suggests a change of trend. But with the spinning top candle, we also have the shadow on the top representing downside price rejection and the shadow on the bottom representing upside price rejection. So a strong battle going on between the buyers and the sellers. And we've had the buyers losing commitment up around 13.29, but at the same time the sellers losing commitment as they tested down around the Tenkan-sen, with that area holding as support at 13.15. So a market that's really bound by close by resistance and close by support, so indecision in this market. With this trend being up and the indecisiveness in the short-term dynamics, it suggests that there's a possibility of a change of trend to the downside. So the story here is that the trend is up, we're not seeing the buyers supporting the trend, so there is a possibility of that translating into a change of trend. So we are looking for a potential lower high and lower low. But we do need to remember that the Tenkan-sen trading around that area, around the low, may offer itself as very, very strong support for this market. If the market does change trend, then we do have very strong support at 13.09, an area where the market traded to for 3 of the past 4 trading days and was rejected from. So there is still a possibility that that area could act as support. And we also have the bottom of the cloud trading just down around there at 13.06, and then the 1300 round number. So very, very solid support down below. Obviously, once again, 13.29 may act as solid resistance for this market, and we have potential resistance in the zone testing up to around the Kijun-sen, which is trading at 30.46, and then up to around the area around 13.50. In terms of the Kijun-sen, and he was seen for the 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5th consecutive trading day, the market testing to or just above the 100% level and being rejected from there. This really does suggest a very, very strong possibility for a change of trend, and combined with the fact that we have an indecisive spinning top type candle and a black body candle, there is potential for a change of trend. Now, it's only potential. What we want is confirmation, and we are looking for a lower high and lower low to confirm that change of trend, and that really also once again brings into play the Tenkan-sen as potentially solid support. So if we do see strong early bearish activity down below the Tenkan-sen, we could see the market testing lower. And the Fibonacci retracement technique gives us a very similar story here. For the 4th consecutive trading day and 5 trading days in a row actually, and we've seen the market test to this area around 61.8% and just above and be rejected from there, failing to close about above that area. This suggests a very, very strong possibility of a change of trend to the downside. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, obviously still a market that's neutral in the long-term time frame, with the market trading within the cloud. And the market has been trading within the cloud for quite some time, a couple of weeks, and suggests that the market is attempting to make its mind up. It's quite indecisive, and the breakout down below and a decent solid bearish close down below would give us a bearish market, or a breakout to the upside would give us a bullish market. Now, the upside here is a long way away from the where the market's trading at the moment. The top of the cloud is a long way away, so it's not likely that we will have a bullish market in the near future, but we are trading fairly close to the bottom of the cloud here, so there is a possibility of the market turning negative in big picture terms. In terms of the Kijun-sen, the pink line here, the market is trading down below the Kijun-sen, so we have a bearish market in that medium term time frame. And this suggests, combined with the resistance around 13.29, based on the Fibonacci techniques, also the resistance around where the market has traded to for the past 4 or so trading days, and also the indecisiveness coming into the market, this suggests that there is a possibility of a change of trend in the market coming back into line with the first and second term timeframes and trading to the downside. In terms of the Tenkan Sen, the market is still trading up above the Tenkan Sen, so a bullish market in that short term time frame, whereas we were previously trading down below there. And here we've seen the Tenkan Sen acting as resistance for the market previously and now acting as support for today's trading. So that does suggest that the sellers will need to find some solid downside momentum to break out down below that Tenkan Sen, because it may offer itself as strong support. As I've already mentioned, this market is bound by close by resistance at 13.29 and close by support at the Tenkan Sen around 13.15, and a market that really does need to make its mind up in the near future.